Do you ever feel like you are running on empty by midweek and still pushing through like you've got unlimited reserves? Or are you spending so much energy juggling all the things that there is nothing left for yourself? So let's be real. This isn't just about busy schedules or working harder. It is about that constant feeling that your energy is being pulled in a million directions and still it never feels like you have enough. That's the challenge of investing your energy like it's unlimited, when in reality, it's your most finite and precious resource. Believe me, I have been there, and so have entirely too many of my clients and colleagues. And I mean, almost all the badass women I know fall into this trap. But guess what? Today, I'm walking you through a mindset shift that will change everything. So hang in here with me and let's figure out where your power is going. And more importantly, how to take it back. So for years, I wore the Superwoman cape like a badge of honor. I was the go-to person at work, at home, with friends. Sure, I can handle it, because my default response was yes to everything and everyone. And at first, it felt really good. In fact, it felt powerful to be that one person that people relied on. But over time, something started to shift, and I'd end my days completely exhausted, frustrated, and wondering when it would start feeling like all of this effort was paying off. Yet every time I did try to set boundaries or prioritize myself, guilt just crept in. So what if I let people down? What if it made me look weak or selfish? Like, any of this sound familiar? Because it wasn't until I hit my breaking point, was overcommitted, overwhelmed, barely keeping it all together, that I realized that this was not strength. It was burnout, plain and simple. And worse, I wasn't giving my best to anyone, let alone myself. And that's when I decided to stop letting my energy get spent on things that didn't matter and start treating it like the currency it is. So here's what I've learned. Time management alone will not solve this problem. Why? Because 24 hours means nothing if you don't have the energy to show up fully in those hours. The real key to thriving is learning to invest your energy where it creates the highest return. And that's what we're going to call high ROI living. So studies show that employees who focus their energy on intentional, meaningful tasks are not only more productive, but they're significantly happier and they're less likely to burn out. So in fact, a McKinsey report revealed that energy management was a defining skill for top performing executives. But how does this apply to everyday life? Well, it starts with identifying where your energy is currently going, which we're going to do today by conducting a simple but insightful energy audit. So let's walk through the steps. Number one, write it down. Spend one day just writing down where your energy goes, every task, project, meeting, or conversation, and be honest. And by the way, mindless scroll time counts too. Number two, categorize it. Break down your energy spend into two buckets: your high return, which is your tasks that are meaningful, motivating, or aligned to what really matters to you, and your low return, tasks that drain you, feel pointless, or do not align with your priorities. Step three, identify patterns. So look for 1 to 2 key energy drains that are taking more than they give. And remember, you don't need to overhaul your whole life in one day, one night. Small shifts in where you invest your energy can create huge momentum. So here's some tips on how to reinvest your power and reclaim your energy. Start your day with intention. Before you dive into emails or meetings, set one priority that reflects your values and brings energy back to you. 2, say no wisely. Every time you say yes to something meaningless, you're saying no to what matters. So practice creating intentional pauses before agreeing to tasks or commitments. 3, set work boundaries around peak energy times. Are you a morning person? Then use those high energy hours to tackle the most important work, leaving less critical items for later. Protect your recharge zones. This could be exercise, time with loved ones, or even 10 minutes of quiet reflection. Just treat these non-negotiable meetings with yourself. And finally, one of the most powerful things I've learned, energy rituals create energy reserves. So create a system that works for you, a morning routine or a power down ritual or midday reset, anything that fills your own cup proactively. Because you can't thrive when you're pouring from an empty cup. So magic happens when you treat your energy like the asset it is. So stop spending it on obligations that drain you. Start investing it where it lights you up and others. And give yourself the same care and grace you give everybody else. That is how you step off the burnout cycle into a place where your brilliance really shines through. So if you're ready to go deeper, download the Energy Audit Checklist to uncover where your power is going and take back control. There's a link in the description, and it's just waiting there for you. And I'd really like for you to let me know in the comments, like, what's one area of life where you'd like to really reclaim your energy? Because you've got this, so be brave, bold, resilient, authentic, visionary, and empowered, and know that I am right here walking alongside you.